When I was out in that storm,
I was real worried.
you were worried. It got me thinking, I might never get the chance.
What? Tell me.
Pardon me, sir, but what the f*** is going on here? I don't approve of this at all. This is rather disgusting.
What a wonderful day. I couldn't possibly have foreseen just how amazing today, Tuesday, May 18th, was gonna be until I received an interesting tip that Star Wars is forever doomed. As, not even the amazing range and comedic timing and general likability that Brie Larson brings, not even that will be able to save it. Yet a new report is saying that Brie Larson has been cast to play Luke Skywalker's wife, while also making demands for more screen time from Marvel. Love it. I love it. Look, I don't think that there's enough Brie Larson movies out there to watch. I want to be able to fill up like an entire weekend of just back to back to back to back Brie Larson movies, and TV projects, I suppose, would be fine too. This via Jack Posobiec. Brie Larson, with a history of anti-male comments, reportedly cast as Luke Skywalker's wife, Mara Jade, after failing to be cast in the Star Wars movies. Now, we do know she did try out. I don't think it's any big deal that a Hollywood person tries out for a movie and doesn't get it. I would argue that there's probably many roles that most people try out for and don't get. This is via Inside the Magic. Brie Larson reportedly cast as Luke Skywalker's wife. Now, this isn't a new rumor. This has actually been around for a very long time. MCU star Brie Larson has made no secret of her love for the Star Wars franchise. The Captain Marvel actress previously confirmed that she auditioned for all 3 Disney sequel trilogy films, but failed to make the cut. Now it seems Larson could be getting her wish. A new report indicates that the MCU fan favorite is in serious talks with Disney and Lucasfilm to play Luke Skywalker's wife, Mara Jade Skywalker, as the Star Wars universe continues to expand. Now, this is just a rumor, and it's not being reported by any of the larger type sites. Inside the Magic often quotes, "We got this covered," as a source, which often quotes, "Dude, trust me," as sources, and is usually wildly inaccurate. But there may be just enough smoke here to consider that there is some fire here. Ever since the iconic Jedi Knight, the CGI version of Mark Hamill during episode 6, Return of the Jedi, made a cameo appearance in Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni's The Mandalorian Season 2 finale, there have been rumors about Star Wars Legend's wife becoming canon. It would definitely fit the mold for Disney. An opportunity for them to replace a man with a woman would be right up their alley. It's also interesting to note that Timothy Zahn's Star Wars Expanding Universe Thrawn trilogy novelization, Mara Jade is connected to Grand Admiral Thrawn, the blue-skinned villain, which was introduced in the Mandalorian saga when Ahsoka Tano, Rosario Dawson, and Din Djarin, Pedro Pascal, teamed up to defeat the Corvus magistrate Morgan Elsbeth. He is expected to play a major role in Mandalorian Season 3 and interconnected spin-offs, Ahsoka and Rangers of the New Republic, so certainly would not be surprising if Mara Jade showed up in the current canon sooner than later. Now, I don't think that Brie Larson probably has time to be filming Captain Marvel 2, The Marvels, and this does seem to fly in the face of Disney reports that Disney has lost confidence in her. people think Disney lost confidence in her because they literally, and maybe not Brie Larson, but the Captain Marvel character. Look, if you look at Captain Marvel, it is a movie that should have come out after Endgame. It was very clearly thrown in where Black Widow should have existed. Black Widow should have came out where Captain Marvel came out, but Disney wanted to force Captain Marvel on everybody, and therefore this is what we got. They crammed it in, pretended it was required reading to watch Endgame, and Brie Larson's Captain Marvel was in about 80 seconds of Endgame. This isn't the first time her name has been connected to popular Star Wars legend character. Fans have previously called for Larson and another Marvel actress, Elizabeth Olsen, to take on the role of Luke Skywalker's wife. I don't think anybody... I think that would be a pretty deep lore character to have. If you're going to have Luke Skywalker's wife, it probably couldn't be in The Mandalorian, given the... well, actually, what am I talking about? Yes, you could. So you could have Luke Skywalker's wife in The Mandalorian. I don't know if they would give... Maybe it's just a one-time, like a one-shot cameo. But look where consider the sources, right? We got this covered. Reportedly in talks to Lucasfilm and Mara Jade. Who are they citing as their source? Let's see. Nobody. Nobody? No, we've heard from our sources this week. The same ones who told us Ahsoka Tano was going to appear in The Mandalorian Season 2 long before it happened, that Brie Larson is in discussion with Lucasfilm to play none other than Mara Jade. So maybe it is a reliable source, I suppose, that we look into it. But again, it really hasn't, been confirmed by like Variety or The Hollywood Reporter. But then you see this as of this morning, Captain Marvel to lead the Avengers as Brie Larson asks MCU bosses, challengers ready. Brie Larson's Captain Marvel may possibly lead the Avengers in the future Marvel Studios movies that will feature the Apex superhero team. No chance. Although this has also been reported, we've also talked about an all-female Avengers. I'm sure many things are on the table for Marvel. I just think after Phase 4, I mean, certainly the Marvel Cinematic Universe has absolutely peaked. I'm just wildly uninterested in it. I had a speckle of interest in Black Widow. That's long dissipated since it's been years since the last Marvel movie came out. And I couldn't care less about Shang-Chi. I can care less about Shang-Chi because I care that amount about the Eternals. I don't really care about Loki on Disney+. Falcon and the Winter Soldier was okay. Not great, okay. But also knowing the way that Marvel's going to continue to push politics in their stuff, I don't love it. You see the official synopsis, we talk about the Marvel star Brie Larson has reportedly reached out to Marvel head honcho Kevin Feige, as well as other people of considerable significance at Marvel Studios, in order to let them know that she would like to be the leader of Marvel Studios' Alpha Super Team, the Avengers in the future Avengers movie. And again, we're sourcing, we got this covered. So let's take this with a grain of salt, but have some fun nonetheless, which may be the Portal reported such supposed development first. Through which Portal reported, letting Brie Larson lead the team may be the next logical step in Marvel Studios. Now, this, again, seems to fly directly in the face of not only changing the title of Captain Marvel to The Marvels. Don't underestimate the power or the reasoning behind that change. If they felt extremely confident in Captain Marvel as a character, they would not be calling this movie The Marvels. They would be calling it Captain Marvel 2, or Captain Marvel and Friends, Captain Marvel and Kamala Khan, or whatever. I don't know. One of the reasons cited by the Portal is her comic book counterpart, Captain Marvel, has been seen leading the Avengers at one point in source material. The second reason why it seems more plausible to the proposition of the writer of the aforementioned news piece is that Captain Marvel is unquestionably one of the strongest Avengers in the Marvel superhero roster. Well, I mean, you could argue that the strongest Marvel superhero does not lead the Avengers as it stands now. And I don't think that this, I think this is, okay, I think this is all baloney sausage. I actually think that Disney is losing faith in the Captain Marvel character, not necessarily in Brie Larson. And I don't think that they would put the entire franchise on her shoulders. If they did, it would be amazing for this channel because the movies would just be terrible and they would continue to just be an utter embarrassment of the box office. But modern day cinema allows companies like Disney to hide these type of films, hide their flops now. We have to wait till like annual reports come out or quarterly reports, and then they're usually buried inside of that. So, ultimately, do I think, Daniel Rickman generally is a pretty good source saying that, has she reached out to Marvel to let them know she wants to lead the Avengers, making demands there? I believe that's possible, certainly. I don't think that will ever happen. I don't think, the character is, first of all, the character is not well known. You could have A-Force in the MCU. That might be a thing. I don't know. I don't buy it. As far as Brie Larson getting some, cameo in as Luke Skywalker's wife, could absolutely happen. She's already obviously in the Disney family. She's expressed a love of Star Wars. She probably really does like Star Wars. And she's kind of the it girl right now with Disney. So that's possible. Although I'm taking all of this with a giant pinch of salt. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.